Oh, I'm so excited about ACS at one. And I think one of the key takeaways would be for them just to analyze and assess, especially the children, have the commitments that were made during the Africa Climate Summit honored. Are we making any progress? And so just them to come and also have fun, ensuring that, for a very long time we had conversations like this being boring, let me put it like that, but then just ensuring that while we come to have this conversation, we have to ensure that we are having the best of our time, because this is our future. We cannot go to the future with gloomy faces, all serious. As much as this is a serious conversation, we need to ensure that we are having this conversation well and we are able to get something out of it.
The upcoming ACS at one is an opportunity for us, one, to reflect on the Nairobi Leaders Declaration and its application to the Kenyan circumstances. Secondly, to be able to take stock of the actions that we have been undertaking in addressing the commitment. And thirdly, to be able to pull back our energy and our synergy in ensuring that we are all geared in the same direction in addressing the challenge that we face today, and that is climate change.
The biggest takeaway that I think people should have out of this ACS at one is that, one, we cannot continue waiting on the government to take charge, because we ourselves have the power and the capacity to do something in our own ecosystems that can make a difference. And two, let us take advantage of each opportunity that comes our way. As Africa, we do not have to continue relying on the grants and the loans that come from the global north, but we ourselves can create value. We can upscale our products, we can value addition whatever we're having out of this continent, so that we can have ourselves revenue and money, enough finances to continue this climate advances, and we don't have to rely on the capital that comes from the global north.
Key takeaway for the ACS at one will be progress in regard to the global climate finance charter, that is a binding financial architecture in regards to the world and the global emissions. I know everybody will be eager to hear the progress of the changes in more binding and a more articulate global climate financial charter. Another takeaway home will be the level of honor for the different pledges and commitments that were made during the inaugural climate summit.
The first thing is Africa Climate Summit at one, or rather ACS at one, is a very crucial and important event that will highlight the importance of youth inclusion and youth and children inclusion in the climate action space. So this will not only serve as a reminder to the young people as leaders of today, but it will also help to reaffirm them that they are vital contributors to today's climate solutions. My other key takeaway will be the task towards dealing with climate action does not only belong to governments, corporations, and organizations. This is actually an individual effort that calls for a collective responsibility from individual persons, from each and every one of us. So we have the ability, we have the power to be able to drive change, and I hope that the key takeaway, this as a key takeaway, will actually send the message wider and larger to groups of people who are involved in this space, that young people are able to lead change from engaging in grassroots activism, just as we've witnessed so many climate change activism around the world have been led by young people, and also to be able to engage in high-level policy discussions such as what will be taking place at the ACS at one. So those will be my two key takeaways, and I hope the message will be loud and clear.